Welcome, Mr. Pawan Kalyan. You know that the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and Party President of Janasena, he in Delhi primarily was organizing from, I think from yesterday, he's organizing from yesterday, a National Outreach and Organizational Expansion Initiative, a program called National Outreach and Organizational Expansion Initiative. There's no problem with that because he wants to Sena Prasthanam or for national integration. There's something called Sena Prasthanam for national integration. So to build up his party to the national level, strengthening Janisena presence at the national level. There's nothing wrong in that. Building the leaders with the NDA conscient parties. Nothing wrong in that. Trying to become more influential person in NDA national level, there's nothing wrong in that. And he wants to prove that he's southern influential player in NDA. In that also there's nothing wrong in that. And he wants to represent South India like Yogi Adityanath, a kind of Hindutva carrier in the south. That's his intention. Even that there's nothing wrong in that. That's his own philosophy and philosophical intentions. There's nothing wrong in that. But what wrong is that if he talks about his political party, there's nothing wrong. If he talks about his ideology, nothing wrong. If he talks about his system, dharma, whatever, is nothing wrong. But he's often and then commenting on the lower communities and the welfare system. That is very dangerous to the lower communities. The ideology of this person, Pawan Kalyan, and his political party is very dangerous to the lower communities, because recently he talked about freebies in the national channel. While he was talking about freebies. He means to say that freebies are dangerous to the country. Does he know what is the meaning of a freebie? And first of all, why do you call it as a scheme as a freebie? When someone announced a assistance program, a government help, why you call it as a freebie? Narendra Modi, he announced free rice. Is it a freebie? Why he did not call that as a freebie? Narendra Modi ji was helping some schemes for the farmers. Why he is not calling them as freebies? And these industrialists will get some rebates. Why you don't call them as a freebie? Thousands of industrialists, they evaded the bank commissions or the bank repayment of loans. Why he did not call them as freebies? And why he only is calling about the poor people schemes, 1,000 rupees incentives, calling them as freebies? Very dangerous idea that Mr. Pawan Kalyan had on this. When he looks at the industrialists who are getting rebates, concessions, schemes, they're not freebies, they're building the industry. But if you give 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees to the poor people, or a woman, or a pensioner, old age pensioner, that's a problem to Pawan Kalyan. Why? So Pawan Kalyan should change his mindset on these freebies especially. And first of all, Pawan Kalyan is not earning money from movies, and from there he is not paying the money to the poor people, right? The government is paying the money. It's a responsibility of the government to take care of the poor and needy. There are some countries where the government will send even food to the houses. Of course, such a big country like us is not possible, but you have to help the poor people, right? So he's calling them as freebies, especially targeting SC/ST communities. And it's disproportionately poor and landless people only the government will give, because there are some certain rules and regulations for giving a freebie. And why Mr. Pawan Kalyan always talks about hostels, fees reimbursements, welfare schemes, he call them as freebies. and is promoting to reduce that help to the people, that means he wants to harm the marginalized communities or what? Something is wrong in his idea about freebies. Yesterday he was talking about it. And he's also talking about SC/ST hostels and segregation is actually promoting casteism. He said you're only promoting SC hostels, SC/ST hostels, and again you talk about caste feelings. So he means to say that the caste feelings are coming, the caste feelings are becoming stronger if you open SC hostel and ST hostel, welfare and Gurukula hostels, welfare hostels. What a narrow-mindedness person I never seen. He is not talking about the people who hold the tax behind, like Reddy, Kamma, Sharma, Patel, Murthy, and so many people like Banerjee and so many caste names. I don't remember so many caste names as a tail. The tail tells what caste they belong to. So that is not the problem for increasing the caste feeling in India. There are so many colonies, like only the Brahmins will be in this colony and upper caste will be in this colony. Those colonies are not problem for him, because that is not the reason for increasing the caste feeling in India. But if the government opens an SC/ST hostel, that is increases the caste feeling. What kind of thought process this Mr. Pawan Kalyan has, I don't understand. And is going in the national level. I hope he will not disturb the entire system in the national level. Already disturbed in the state, and I hope he will not disturb the entire country with this ideology. SC/ST hostels are created because historically their Dalits and tribals students, they lacked education and faced discrimination. For that discrimination, people only, the government announced schemes and hostels for the welfare hostels for the downtrodden communities. And this Pawan Kalyan, he argues that, and he says that because you are running SC/ST hostels, so the caste feeling is increasing. And yesterday, while he was speaking in the same meeting, and Mr. Pawan Kalyan, he's saying that criticism of a student, like he's talking about cockroaches. He says that like small cockroaches are becoming powerful for good or bad. He's saying that for good or bad, like ants, small thousands of ants will kill one snake. Giving that example in Telugu, and he's telling that for good or bad, he's doing something. What is that for good or bad? What these cockroach people are doing? What is this cockroach Janata Party students are doing? They're asking for the culprits who did NEET scam, NEET paper leaks, student problems. When somebody is talking about problems, he's telling good or bad. He doesn't know. Can't he judge that it is good or bad? If the 100,000s of students are coming as cockroaches and asking for justice that our paper leaks done, he says that for good or bad, we don't know. They're becoming powerful. What statement is this, Mr. Pawan Kalyan? I don't understand. So surprising this. Sometimes, and he is actually dividing the society by religion. He always talks about religion, temples, Hindu identity. I have never seen in his speeches talking about the protection of the minorities like Christians and Muslims. You always talk about Hindu, temple, and identity. There's nothing wrong if you protect temples, nothing wrong if you protect your identity, nothing wrong if you protect your Hinduism. That's your fundamental right of a Hindu citizen. But as an Indian, that should not be politicized so that the other communities like Christian, Muslim, Parsi, Jain, they should not be undermined. And he says that I am not against Muslims and Christians, but majoritarian politics, I will do it. What is this? If you do majoritarian politics, then against whom you are provoking them? Pawan Kalyan says that I am not against Hindus and Christians and Muslims, but I am saying that we should have a board, Sanatana Rakshana Board. Sanatana Rakshana Board is promoting. Sanatana Rakshana, first of all, who is killing the Sanatana? Is Christian is killing Sanatana? Is Muslim killing Sanatana? Who is killing Sanatana? A Christian is talking about his Bible and Muslim is talking about his Quran, and you are talking about Bhagavad Gita. Everybody is talking about their own dharma. Then where is Sanatana Rakshana Board here? He never demanded for a Rakshana Board for SC/ST atrocities. He never demanded for protection of the lawyer in his own conscience. The SC people are one village in his own conscience. They underwent, they were boycotted by the dominant society. He did not speak about, he did never talked about, demanded for this Rakshana Board for SC/ST people. So what is this happening? And he was talking about caste-based structural inequality without mentioning caste-based structural inequality. He was talking about harmony, caste harmony. He's telling that recently he said it is highly impossible to erase the casteism, you annihilate the casteism as Ambedkar desired. He said it is highly it is very difficult, impossible to annihilate the caste as Ambedkar desired. So we should have harmony among the castes. That means he says that as Ambedkar desired, annihilation of caste is not possible. And immediately we ADS, there is an ADS Ambedkar Defense Squad, we posted online that will break the walls of casteism in India. Ambedkar Defense Squad will break the walls of casteism in India. As Pawan Kalyan says that is impossible. Why it is impossible? Why caste annihilation will not be taken place in India? The caste annihilation has to be taken as Ambedkar desired. The Pawan Kalyan says that it is impossible as Ambedkar desired. So we should have harmony among the castes. And you will have caste harmony. What about religious harmony? Ms. Pawan Kalyan should answer, what about religious harmony? Okay. Why? The people who desire for harmony, they only promote caste harmony. The other side provoking the religious harmony, in disharmony. These are all the issues Pawan Kalyan need to address, answer all this. And while other side, when we are talking about casteless society, he says that casteless society is impossible as Ambedkar desired. If he wants to become close to NDA, alliance parties, there are other methods which he can do that. If he wants to become center point, and Narendra Modi should appreciate him, and he should have a great role in NDA, there are other methods he can do that. If he wants to grow as a leader, political leader, he can do that. There are other methods. But why he is falling on poor, SCs, STs, minorities, that we don't understand. His ideology is harming the downtrodden societies. Harming downtrodden. He's talking about caste annihilation is impossible as Ambedkar desired. He says the SC/ST hostels names itself are provoking casteism, and he says that freebies, everything whatever he's talking, it is directly hurting the lower communities and the poor and downtrodden communities. There's something which Pawan Kalyan must change. Just to become a leader, to grow as a leader, you should not harm the lower communities. That's what we talk about Mr. Pawan Kalyan, and I tell him all the best. I wish him that he should emerge as a national leader, but not at the cost of harming or hurting the lower communities, Mr. Pawan Kalyan. This is what I want to say. Thank you. Namaskar.